Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And as you can see, we have an older style, all gray Nike Air Force One box. This is a pretty interesting concept on this sneaker though. Air Force One Experimental. Black, anthracite, chili red. There is another color that's not mentioned. Retail was $130 US. This is a men's size 12. And this particular pair of Air Forces released on February 25th of 2021 for $130 US. And this is what we are looking at today. So I also shot another video of a very similar pair that reminded me of a UPS style colorway. I will put a calling card little link thing there so you can click it, watch it whenever, come back to it. And overall, there is a concept behind the shoe. So a couple of things I would like to mention. I will put in some text so you guys can read along. This way you can kind of understand what I'm saying. If you don't speak English that well, maybe read it better. I don't know. I just like to put in text so you guys can see better. So overall, we have a N354. So that resembles the N354 division of Nike Sportswear, which was established in 2010. And the point of this part of Nike is for prototyping and experimentation, and that's why we will show the insole right now, is because the experimental type design is based on an oxygen mask that is found in the Nike research labs, and that actually is printed across the insole, so you actually have a little information on what is going on with the concept, why you have this weird little covering that you see going over the silhouette. And overall, I think Nike executed this pretty decently. Some colors, this is a really weird shoe. I couldn't get on board with the brown pair. I ended up letting go of those. The black one, I like a lot better. So overall, you have this weird covering in a kind of like, it almost feels like it's leather, but I don't think it is. It's like a plasticky rubber. And I will try to bring it up so you can kind of see where it folds and what happens. And that will turn some people off. It is crinkled, and that's mainly because of the material. But if you look under certain parts of the material, you will see your standard rubber lining on the midsole that has the air on most Air Force Ones. You also have the cutout panels underneath here along the upper, which you'll see outlined along where my finger is going. The swoosh is outlined right here under the N354. You have your other panel lined right across here. So they did include the panels underneath. It's just covered with this, which makes me wonder, over time, will this crack, come off, will expose something underneath? If anybody has a pair like this that has the same style design but has worn this off or has customized it a different way, let me know. Or if you know somebody else who's done it and shot a video, leave a link down below to their channel. It's always good to, check out other YouTubers, what they're doing. I'm curious if anybody's ever removed this or done anything like that. I'd really like to know. Your outsole is all black, similar to your upper, even though this black is a little bit more of a flat black because this material has a little bit more of a kind of matte shimmer to it, as you can see, versus the outsole. There is a look at the toe box, which is covered by that same material. You got some crinkling going up here, which is weird. I don't know how these are going to crease. You have a little bit of stitching that is contrasting right across there. There's a look at the medial side with your details underneath, once again, this covering. On the back, you do have a stamp in Volt, which shows the N354 label. This label is your guarantee of quality, Nike Air Force One Experimental, and then the N354 coding down here. There is a upside down Nike swoosh here. So this actually has the Nike logo with the swoosh, but it's upside down, because it's usually the swoosh is underneath. So that's kind of a weird concept right there. I don't know what that will show underneath, if anything at all. You have a little bit of a royal, looks like a game royal blue you'd see on a Jordan 1 on the heel tab, and that is the color that is not mentioned in the color code, if you remember that. And there is the hint of the same blue going up to that second pair of laces. Now, it's not traditionally a lace, I would say. It's this kind of elastic banding, but as you see underneath, it has a little button you would push to adjust it right there between my fingers, and it comes all the way down. Here's the bottom piece, and that is laced through the blue lace loops, is the string kind of lace system, and then your regular laces are laced through the eyelets in black with the red tips. So it's pretty interesting on that concept. And one of my favorite things about this shoe is the oversized tongue. So you have a tongue on the shoe, which is more of a split exposed foam with the Nike Air on the side, and I think when they're on feet they look a lot better because of the way the tongue sits, and I really like that because of these. Once again, you do have a nice amount of padding around here. I still feel like they run traditional to normal Air Forces. I like to go down half a size. 12.5 isn't around there, so I usually go with a 12. 13s are too big. There's just too much room. I just feel Air Forces run big. Most people do, so I'm going to leave that. Also recommending in sizing, just stay going down half a size like you would with the normal Air Force One. And other than that, there's nothing really too much else to talk about. Crazy, unique, different style on a classic silhouette, and I honestly say these are going to stay in the collection. I'm surprised I like them as much as I do. I'm still a little weirded out by the covering. I'm still interested what's going to happen over time with it. But let me know what you guys think of these down below. Are you a fan of the experimental series? We saw the UPS kind of brownish colorway. Once again, I reviewed those. Check those out. You had the USPS colorway, which was like a white and blue, which looked like the USPS packaging. And they had a, I think, Phoenix Sun style colorway in the experimental as well. So it was kind of an interesting silhouette. They've kind of done some color mashups. Once again, I think the black looks the most solid because it's the easiest to wear and the material doesn't look as weird on the color. But I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Try to answer back to everybody in the comments, get some conversation with everybody. I appreciate the support. I hope everybody sticks around. I got some good reviews coming in a little bit, and I hope everybody has a great day. All right, bye.